going on, you guys and girls in the Illumination? Time to jump aboard the Loom Train. It's me, JJD, Double J, the Illuminator here. Also known by almost countless other aliases and nicknames. We won't get into that right now. Shirts always look weird. Anyway. Today I want to talk about, what is it about elevators? I don't know about where you are, but the ones that are in the buildings where I work and my coworkers work, there's a lot of people who don't trust elevators. Case in point, there is a building that I work at sometimes for overtime. When I used to do a lot more overtime back in the day anyway. It has two elevators. One of them is a newer elevator, probably from the 1990s. The other one is a not-so-new elevator, a lot older, that tends to break down a lot. Thus, there's a lot of people who don't like using that elevator. Or, they will use it almost like a freight elevator. Being a janitor, we have the janitor cart, the janitor truck, the housekeeping trolley, the caddy, whatever you want to call it. Has all the supplies, the trash bucket, all kinds of stuff like that. A lot of people will literally, especially if they're only going up a floor or two, they'll put it on the elevator, go in and hit the button, go back out, and then use the stairs, especially if it's, after hours. A lot of the buildings we work at are after hours. They're office buildings and stuff, so there's no one else using the elevator or the stairs or offices or anything for, down that road anyway. I think it's because you hear so many stories about elevators breaking down, or you just happen to know from experience that the elevator breaks down a lot. But what is it about these type of things that I think they really should be checked, rechecked? I know they pass inspection once a year, but really these things need to be overhauled if they're really that old, especially if they break down every now and then, once or twice a year. It's amazing. I mean, there's this, I agree with some people. I'm not sure if I would take it to extremes, unless you're claustrophobic or something. Anyway, there's another building where if you're on the ground floor, when you go in, it has the buttons for open door, close door, that, where you don't have to wait for it to open and close naturally. Or should I say close naturally anyway. If you're the only one around, you can hit the closed door. If you're on the ground floor, those buttons don't work. The other 4 floors, because it's a 5-story building, the other 4 floors, the button works. It doesn't work on the ground level. And it's been that way for over 20 years that I've known. I don't get it at all. I don't know anything about elevators when it comes to how these things work or if there's a way around that. But out of all of the times this has been repaired, I don't understand why you have to sit there like a jamoke, or stand there like a jamoke, if you're the only one around, and wait 10 seconds after you get in for the doors to close naturally. I don't know. Just some elevator stories. Do you have any elevator stories? Put your comments below. I'd love to read them. Anyway, I'm off to the races. I love you all. Take care. This is the Illuminator. And I'll be back. And before I get out of here, I just wanted to say a big thank you for coming over and watching. It really means a lot to me. If you liked the video you just saw, hit that thumbs up button. I'd really appreciate it. And if you haven't done so already, please click that subscribe button. It's 100% free. It'll help keep you up to date on all my videos and vlogs. And don't forget to ring that bell.
Game over.
My new formula is E equals porridge squared.